had never met Pamela before.
I heard.
We met on set, and we discovered we had a lovely...
You want it to be real, don't you? These are two immensely charismatic people who are also incredibly kind.
Imagine this, Pamela Anderson, the blonde bombshell of Baywatch, holding hands with none other than Liam Neeson, the stoic action star known for his unforgettable roles in Taken and countless other thrillers. If someone told you this in 2024, you'd probably laugh and dismiss it as just another Hollywood rumor. But fast forward to today, and the gossip mills are spinning faster than ever, with red carpet appearances and cozy interviews raising eyebrows and sparking questions. Are they just another PR stunt, or is something real brewing between the two? As the world watches in awe, fans are dying to know, how did this unexpected pairing come to life? But then came an unexpected twist. Liam Neeson's own son, Daniel, exposed a secret that sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The revelation was explosive. Pamela Anderson, long known for her tumultuous love life, had been hiding a detail so personal, so revealing, that it threatened to unravel everything she had worked for in the public eye. And why is even Jolie Richardson, Natasha's sister, giving her silent approval? This is the surprising love story that no one saw coming, and we're about to dive into every jaw-dropping detail. Stay tuned, because what follows might just change the way you see love in Hollywood forever.
Just enough to ask, are Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson actually dating?
It was so much fun to go to work every day.
But I do just want to say, as a very old friend of yours, all of your friends are very much standing this relationship, as the kids say.
It all started with the Naked Gun reboot. On paper, it seemed like an odd pairing. The legendary action star Liam Neeson cast as a bumbling detective, and the Baywatch bombshell Pamela Anderson playing a glamorous woman entangled in a mystery. Fans expected nothing more than a quirky comedy, but as soon as they met on set, something unexpected happened. Insiders on the film set started whispering about the undeniable chemistry between Liam and Pamela. Their connection was instant. Off-screen, they were often spotted laughing together, sharing quiet conversations and lingering after the director's cut was called. What began as simple camaraderie between co-stars soon evolved into something deeper. Neither of them had expected it, but there it was, a bond that went beyond the script. As cameras rolled, the atmosphere between them was effortless. It wasn't just about delivering lines, it was about the energy they shared. It was clear to everyone watching that their connection was real. The film had an undeniable spark, but so did their relationship. Fans were starting to catch on. What began as a professional relationship quickly turned into something that felt like it could be more. But the real test came at the Naked Gun London premiere, where their bond would be put on full display for the world to see. The Naked Gun London premiere was where things began to take a surprising turn. Instead of arriving separately, Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson stunned the press by walking the red carpet together, side by side. It wasn't just about the glitz and glam of Hollywood. They looked completely at ease in each other's company, something that immediately caught the attention of photographers and fans alike. Unlike most celebrities who stick to rehearsed smiles and PR-approved poses, Liam and Pamela shared genuine moments. Photographers snapped pictures of them laughing together, whispering in each other's ears, and exchanging private smiles. It was a rare sight, two stars who appeared to be enjoying each other's presence without any of the usual red carpet theatrics. Entertainment outlets quickly picked up on this chemistry. Headlines buzzed with the possibility of an off-screen romance, sparking rumors that something was more than just professional between them. But what made this moment stand out wasn't the headlines. It was the authenticity of their connection. It didn't feel forced, and that's what set it apart from the usual celebrity pairings. The world watched, captivated by the simplicity of their bond. But as the premiere buzz settled, the real revelation came during a much more intimate moment on Watch What Happens Live. The moment that truly ignited the internet came on Watch What Happens Live during a segment called Pillow Talk. It started off light and playful, with the usual lighthearted questions, but things quickly took a more emotional turn. Pamela and Liam were asked about their comfort levels with each other. Pamela, with a playful smile, answered, "I'm a 9." To the question, "How cuddly are you?" Liam, leaning in with his signature calm demeanor, replied, "I'm a 10." The crowd laughed, but it was the next question that truly caught everyone off guard. "What's the last thing that made you cry?" Pamela's voice softened as she replied, "My son." Liam paused for a moment, then responded, "Your performance last night, the crowd's reaction, it moved me." But the most touching moment came when Andy Cohen asked them to share the sweetest thing about each other. Pamela simply said, "He's so kind and generous." Liam looked at her, smiled, and said, "She's a giggler." It wasn't just a cute exchange. It was raw, real, and personal. In less than 2 minutes, they shared something with the world that felt completely unscripted. And it wasn't just a promotional moment. It was a glimpse into a deeper connection. The audience was hooked, but while fans were still absorbing the weight of this emotional exchange, there was more to come that would take things even further. It wasn't just fans who were watching closely. Liam Neeson's family was also paying attention. During their Watch What Happens live appearance, a moment occurred that would change everything. As the cameras panned to the audience, Andy Cohen turned to Liam's son, Daniel, and asked, "Right, Danny?" Without missing a beat, Daniel smiled and simply said, "Yes." That single word spoke volumes.
Your friends are very much standing this relationship, as the kids say. Just want to say that. Right, Danny? Yes. Okay, very good.
In an industry where public approval can sometimes be hard to come by, Daniel's nod of approval was the most genuine moment of all. It wasn't just a casual answer, it was a quiet declaration of support from someone who had known Liam through thick and thin. Liam didn't need to say anything to defend his relationship with Pamela. His son's approval was louder than any headline or statement could have been. The internet immediately picked up on this, with fans praising the family's open-mindedness and the heartfelt moment between father and son. For many, this was the confirmation they needed. If Daniel was on board, then this relationship had to be real. Fans were no longer just speculating. They were watching something genuine unfold in real time. But the support didn't stop there. It wasn't just Liam's son who gave his approval. Pamela's connection with Liam's late wife's family spoke volumes. When Jolie Richardson, Natasha Richardson's sister, made a subtle but powerful gesture, it sent the message loud and clear. While fans were still reeling from Daniel Neeson's approval, another key moment occurred that made this budding romance feel even more real. Pamela Anderson posted behind-the-scenes photos from the Naked Gun premiere. Sweet moments with Liam, private smiles, and gentle touches. It was a glimpse into a love story that felt grounded, intimate, and unaffected by Hollywood's usual noise. But it was a simple comment under one of these photos that really captured the attention of fans. Jolie Richardson, Natasha Richardson's sister, left a heart emoji under Pamela's post. No elaborate statement, no long message, just a red heart. To most, it may have seemed like a small gesture, but to those who knew the story, it was everything. Jolie wasn't just any actress, she was family. Natasha had been Liam's late wife, and her sister's approval meant the world. In a way, it was her silent way of saying, "I see what you have here, and I'm happy for you." The internet exploded with excitement. Fans saw this simple gesture as a powerful symbol of family approval, and it made them believe that this relationship wasn't just about Hollywood glamour, it was real, rooted in something deeper. Liam and Pamela weren't just navigating the public eye, they were finding support from the people who mattered most. And while this quiet approval meant a lot, there was still something even more significant that came next, something that would make their connection undeniable. Pamela Anderson's love life has always been a headline maker. From her whirlwind marriages to Tommy Lee, Kid Rock, and Rick Salomon, her relationships have often been the stuff of tabloid fodder, intense, public, and, at times, messy. So when rumors began swirling about her and Liam Neeson, many assumed it would be just another chapter in her storied love life. But this time, things felt different. For the first time in years, Pamela wasn't chasing drama or chaos. There was no spectacle, no staged photo ops, just quiet moments of connection. The flashy Hollywood relationships were behind her. This time, it was about something real, something grounded in simplicity. When Andy Cohen jokingly asked if Liam had ever offered her a Porsche, both Pamela and Liam laughed, and Liam replied, "Not yet." There was no materialism, no extravagant gestures, just two people enjoying each other's company in a way that felt comfortable and sincere. Pamela had endured her share of heartbreak, but now, with Liam, it felt as though she was finally finding peace. No pressure, no grand gestures. Just a connection that was built on shared moments like sourdough bread and playful banter. This wasn't about impressing each other with fame or fortune. It was about finding joy in the small things. And as the world started to notice, it became clear. This wasn't just another Hollywood fling. This felt like something real. And in the midst of their growing connection, the fans weren't the only ones paying attention. Liam's son Daniel, and even his late wife's family, had taken note. But who else was quietly giving their approval? Once the interview clips of Liam and Pamela went viral, the internet couldn't get enough. Social media exploded with reactions from fans, and it quickly became clear that this wasn't just a passing headline. People were emotionally invested in their story. On TikTok, fan-made edits of their moments together, whether laughing or exchanging a glance, reached millions of views in just hours. Reddit threads erupted with discussions. analyzing every detail, the way they looked at each other, the way their hands brushed. Fans weren't just watching a celebrity relationship unfold. They were captivated by the authenticity of it. Many remarked that this was the couple they didn't know they needed. They weren't following the usual Hollywood script. They weren't about the drama or the spectacle. Instead, fans saw a quiet, understated connection that felt real and sincere. One fan summed it up perfectly. This isn't for publicity. You can see it in their eyes. It was the small moments that spoke the loudest. The shared smiles, the teasing, the way they leaned in toward each other. Even YouTube comment sections became filled with heartfelt love letters from fans who were rooting for this unexpected pair. But what stood out the most was how this relationship made people feel. It wasn't about perfection or luxury. It was about finding peace and joy in the simple, everyday moments. And as fans began to see their connection in such a genuine light, they couldn't help but wish for their happiness. But while fans were deeply invested, one thing remained clear. This story wasn't over. There was still so much more to explore. And it wasn't just about public approval. The true test was what would come next. So what makes Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson's connection so special? It's not just their age or their celebrity status. It's the timing. After years of personal highs and lows, both of them have learned the value of peace. Pamela's life has been lived in the spotlight, and while she's endured public heartbreak, this relationship feels different. With Liam, there's no chaos, no spectacle. Just a calm, grounded connection that makes it feel like it's unfolding on her terms. For Liam, the timing is equally significant. After losing his beloved wife, Natasha Richardson, in 2009, he closed himself off from the public, keeping his heart and personal life under wraps. But now, he seems lighter, more at ease. This isn't just about a celebrity romance, it's about two people who have both lived through their own struggles and found comfort in each other's company. They've both been through the extremes of love, but now they're discovering something new. A quiet, comforting love. No grand declarations, no flashy gestures, just small moments, like sharing a laugh, holding hands, and simply being together. The fans have noticed, the world has noticed, and in an industry obsessed with drama, this genuine connection is resonating louder than any headline ever could. But here's the thing, despite all the attention, Pamela and Liam have never confirmed anything officially. They've kept it quiet, allowing their actions to speak louder than words, and that's perhaps the most telling part of their relationship. Because sometimes, the best love stories are the ones that don't need to be told, they're just felt. So where does this story go from here? Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson have captured the world's attention without ever making any big declarations. There are no public relationship statuses, no exclusive interviews. What we've seen is raw, unpolished. Two people quietly enjoying their time together, their connection unfolding naturally away from the spotlight. In a world where celebrities often feel the need to publicly declare their relationships, Pamela and Liam have chosen to let their actions speak for them. In Hollywood, where drama and spectacle often overshadow the truth, their love story stands out because it feels earned. It's not rushed, it's not forced, it's real. No one knows what the future holds, but one thing is clear. Whatever happens, this is a love story that will be remembered not for its grandeur, but for its simplicity. So, as we watch this unexpected romance unfold, we can't help but root for them. After all, sometimes the most beautiful love stories are the ones that surprise us. Whether their story becomes a lasting romance or just a beautiful chapter in their lives, one thing is for sure. Pamela and Liam have shown the world that love, at its core, doesn't need to be flashy. It just needs to be real. If you believe in unexpected love stories and second chances, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll bring you more moments like this one, where the truth is stranger and more beautiful than fiction.